Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dave here. Here on the table, I have in front of you some of my diagnostic equipment that I use on different calls and stuff like that. As you can see, the majority of it is fill piece, and I do plan on getting some Tesla equipment down the road. But right now, funds are a little bit low, and fill piece kind of makes it easy for me to get what I need and do what I have to do. Okay, so start off, we have the S-Man 4 digital manifold 4-port wireless. We have the fill piece ACH4 AC current clamp head, and it's attached to a ET2W remote transmitter. Allows me to clamp on and get remote readings. Here I have the AAV3 vein anemometer head, and it's attached to what's called EDHL3. So let me loosen this up. EL3 accessory adapter, so you can plug it into any digital multimeter, or you can plug it here to the top of your HVAC guide, HV3, and get your readings remotely. Have here my HVAC guide, pretty cool, useful tool. At first I couldn't really find a good significant use for it, but as I kind of got more and more into the trade and kind of sat back and thought of some different things, I found out ways I could definitely use this tool. Very good tool to have. And have the ADM2 manometer accessory head, so you can measure P1, P2. You have different I forgot what these sort of things are called, resolution to display on your digital display head and such. And also too, this is connected to EHDL1, which is a regular display handle. It's not, doesn't transmit, it's not wireless or anything like that. You can use it for DC or AC depending on the type of accessory head that you're using. Over here have my ATH4 dual temp head thermometer and EH4W display, wireless display handle. So basically, in essence, again, if you need to check temperatures remotely and stuff like that, send it to your HVAC guide or to your S-Man 4, you can do so. And the top corner over there, which I'm going to zoom in here in a second, are my two micron gauges. On the left is the blue vac light LTE, and on the left is a blue vac LTE micron gauge, and to the right is a fill piece vacuum gauge. Both of them are pretty decent gauges. Only thing I'm not too crazy about, which I'll explain later in another video, about my fill piece, because it has that depressor. Sometimes that depressor inside a fill piece model doesn't press down all the way, or if you screw down too far on the Schrader valve, you have to kind of back the thread out a little bit just to get a reading. And below that is something I recommend everyone to get, even though it's not necessary, but it's very nice to have, which is a ZebraStat. Basically, with the ZebraStat, it's just a remote control module that allows you to operate the system without a thermostat, or without having to wait for a long period of time for the system to start up or shut down. You hook the wires up, you can fire up your AC, fire up your heat, turn on the fan. You can check for continuity, you can check for shorts. You can also, it also has a built-in fuse circuit breaker. So if you use the red and white wire connected to the fuse port, where the fuse, when a 3 amp or 5 amp fuse goes, it can act as a fuse protector, and that is a great thing to have, especially if you're trying to troubleshoot a short. I've used that thing a couple of times, and I know I've blown at least 20 fuses, at one time. But because I had that in its place, I didn't have to worry about it. Now my only testo device that I have right now is this little guy right here, the 410 one, which is my little mini vane anemometer, which I initially was using to check out the CFMs and velocities coming out of registers and stuff like that. Nice little handy tool, fits in your pocket, comes with a carrying case and a cover to protect the vane. So it is a very nice tool to have. And below that is my UEI 379 model digital clamp meter. You know, great meter, very durable, comes with a built-in light, magnetic back, all that good stuff. You know, some things that some high-end dollar clamp meters don't come with. Great for the price and everything like that. So again, like I said, I'll go into more detail about that. And over here, I have my fill piece SL7, I believe it is. I'm sorry, SRL2. Yeah, SRL2 refrigerant leak detector. Nice leak detector. Comes with a car charger, comes with a wall charger, comes with a little mini wand if you want to get into tight spaces and the like. That's it right there. And last but not least, or next to last but not least, is my SDP2, which is my dual induct psychrometer. So it allows me to check, you know, wet bulb, dry bulb, dew point, in both the supply and the return. Help calculate the BTUs, or calculate the BTUs for you. And it is also a wireless device, so if you're ever doing superheat or what have you, you can sync that device with your S-Man4 to give the S-Man4 the indoor wet bulb temperature and help calculate your superheat that's required. So a couple of reasons why I'm doing this video is to, one, kind of showcase, you know, what I have, and then also two, there aren't too many videos out there on YouTube on these specific products, and so that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. And also two, because of the fact that the instructions, which is my only gripe with Fill Piece, the instructions aren't the greatest. They're very plain and basic, which to me, on some of these items, you know, they could give you a little more better instructions. Not so much only how to use the device, but also different ways you can use the device or devices and stuff like that. So you will see a couple of videos down the road on each one of these, and I'll try to post them as fast as I can. If you've got any questions, feel free to write back, and also to give some insight on things I kind of discovered by accident and also by trial and error when using some of these things. So again, like I said, you know, the instructions aren't the greatest because they just pretty much tell you how to turn it on, turn it off, and that's about it. So just look forward to it, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.